Are you looking to expand your hangar in Flight Simulator 2024 or just trying to avoid a costly mistake? Today we're diving into a massive marketplace update that spans the entire spectrum of quality. We have the professional grade TFDI Design MD-11, the CAC Boomerang and some fresh liveries for the Kodiak 100 and Eurostar. But we have to talk about the elephant in the room. The 737-100 from Scenery Creation, previously known as M-Scenery. Despite a glowing 4.8 star rating on the storefront, the community response tells a much darker story, with many calling it one of the biggest scams currently listed. We're going to peel back the layers on why you should be extremely cautious before hitting that buy button. I split up this video in 4 parts: the Pro Grade Heavyweight TFDI MD-11, the next one the Buyer Beware Corner 737-100, and the third one is the historical and high-tech Boomerang Fokker and Alice, and the fourth one is utility visuals, liveries and tools. So let's get started with the first category. The first category, again the Pro Grade Heavyweight TFDI Design MD-11. As you could already see, the price is high, but what will you get for it? The MD-11 is a long-range 3-engine wide-body jet aircraft that can be configured for passenger or cargo usage. It took its maiden flight on January 10, 1990, and a total of 200 of these aircraft were built. It's one of the most distinctive jet aircrafts ever produced, notably due to its 3-engine configuration and large size. The freighter variant can carry a maximum of 200,151 pounds of cargo in a variety of configurations. The passenger version could carry up to 410 passengers, but mostly it was a little bit less. If we scroll down, we can't see a lot of details, but we can see this aircraft can be used, I would say, where can it be used? You can fly it into your career mode, right? To fly in career mode. That's the one which you can use. But as you can see, I'm missing the certifications. I don't have it yet. If we scroll down, we can see some images. These are some images of the aircraft, and here you can see the level of detail. And this is why these aircrafts are more expensive. You will get a lot, I would say, of aircraft, right? Both the exterior and the interior for your money. It comes with a few liveries, I do think, but it's hard to say. And this is the cockpit, and this is the cockpit everybody expects. But it's not only showing that all those lights are burning, likely all of them are also working, or at least the majority. If you go into the cabin, you can see people sitting, you can see, I would say, also the first class as it looks like. Then the panel, more people, and of course the cargo room also there. And more pictures. Look at this level of detail, look at the wear and tear, that's super nice. The second category, as I already mentioned, is the Buyer Beware. This is where the 737-100 comes into play. This grid by Scenery Creation, but if you read the description, you directly recognize M-Scenery, because they always do it like this. It's high fidelity, detailed exterior, realistic engine and flight behavior, frame rate friendly, and a lot of other cool things, according to the release notes. You can use it in career, world photographer and free flight mode, and then they provide images. In this case, it's even worse because they don't provide the images from the inside. Say we don't know if those instruments are working, right? That's always a guess based on a marketplace review. But they only provided these images and none of the interior images, which is already something where you might think, okay, hey, it's a little bit fishy. But based on the reactions which I found on the internet, this is definitely a no-go. Simply don't buy it. Don't waste any money on it. This was a short category because the next category is something which is special because it contains both historic aircrafts as well as modern aircrafts. The first one is the Fokker F.VII. This aircraft was already available for Flight Simulator 2020, but is now available for Flight Simulator 2024. Be fast, because there is a very short period where this one is for free, so you can, I would say, get it for free. So click on the button so you can also own it, just like I do. This aircraft was developed by Fokker in the Netherlands and stands out as one of the greatest of aircraft history. Advanced world of aviation during the golden age of flight and during the 1920s and 1930s due to its endurance, reliability, power and load carrying ability. The aircraft comes with an engine which is a tri-motor powered by 3 9-cylinders Wright G6 whirlwind radial engines that deliver 300 horsepower each. That's amazing. You could carry up to 8 passengers if you want, and in this case you can use it in Flight Simulator, assuming that you own all the, I would say, credits or all the certifications. And this is the aircraft. And you can see it's really nice because it adds a lot of details. It has a lot of gouges, but also this, if you look at this is super nice. Also the interior, look at this. I would say, oh, I almost can't imagine that this was an aircraft where people were traveling with, but it was. And you can see it comes with multiple variants, with skis, with wheels, and you can even land on the water. So what do you want more? Again, it's free, available for a very short period. So be quick, go to the marketplace now and simply get it for free. The next one is the CAC Boomerang. This is the latest local legend number 24 out of the top of my head, and you can rent it. I also did that, and the nice thing about this is that the money you pay for the rent will be deducted from the total amount. So if I still want to buy the aircraft, which I, by the way, I'm not gonna do, you can do it. The reason I'm not gonna buy it is not because it's low quality. No, it's simply because I kind of don't like these type of aircrafts. I'm not flying these. But for those who are loving it, it's a great opportunity to first test it and then try it out. Here we can see the images, and the images are really nice. It comes with a total of 4 liveries, as you can see on the bottom, and a lot of these instruments are working. It's between brackets, easy to fly, nice to fly, and if you love those older aircrafts, I would say go to the marketplace and consider buying this one. Maybe first rent it and then try it, but that of course is really up to you. If we scroll to the bottom, we can see the liveries which are there, right? So these are the liveries which are included with this aircraft. And now going back to the modern time, because there's also a new modern aircraft, which is the Aviation LS Full Electric by Sim Federation. This one was already available for Flight Simulator 2020, but now it's available for Flight Simulator 2024. It's a next generation all-electric commuter aircraft recreated with precision care and vision from Microsoft Flight Simulator. It has a lot of details according to them, high fidelity 3D model, fully simulated electrical propulsion system including battery charge, dynamic power, delivery curves, efficiency-based thrust and endurance logic, rich sound, passenger cargo, smoother aerodynamic, immersive lighting, and a lot of other things, and you can use it in career mode, photographer and free flight mode. Let's have a look at the screenshots because they also provide them. Here you can see it. It's an experimental aircraft, as you can see. This is the cockpit with a lot of instruments. Not sure if everything is working because that's always hard to say. But as you can see, it looks nice. If you ask me, it's a little bit too clean, but hey, that could be the case. Comes also with a cargo version. So if you like to fly in something which is experimental and might not even exist, then give it a try. So now let's skip to that latest category, the utility and visuals, liveries and tools. And we're gonna start with this one from ANOF. It's a livery pack. As you can see, it's the Aeropract MP Stroll as E-Stall livery. E-Stall, right? Short takeoff and landing. You can either try it out for free, you can rent it, or you can buy it. Keep in mind that you need to have the aircraft because else you can't apply these liveries. And you can see there are a lot of different variants which you will get if you buy this. But keep in mind you need to have the Aeropract MP Stroll aircraft because else you are buying something which you likely cannot use. The next livery pack is from Stall Addict. It's for the Kodiak 100. It's called the KMOS livery pack because it's camouflaging the aircraft. Also for this one, keep in mind that you need to have the aircraft because else it won't work. You can try it, then buy it, and then you can apply these nice liveries to your Kodiak 100 aircraft. The next one we're going to discuss is this one. It's the Eurostar livery pack number 1. This aircraft is, this livery pack is only suitable for the AccuSim Aerostar 600. Keep in mind that you need to own the aircraft because else you can't apply it. And that would be a little bit waste of your money. But still, it looks pretty cool. And then the last one, let's do it. Volanta Flight Tracker. Likely you tried the Volanta Flight Tracker. Likely you used the Volanta Flight Tracker maybe in the past. It's from ORBX, but now they made it available here. That's really nice because now also people with, for example, an Xbox can use it. You can create your own account. It's for free, and then you can use it, I would say, on this system. There are some premium functionality, so keep that in mind. And this is how the tool looks like. So you can track your flights. There's some nice missions in it. Give it a try. I tried it in the past. Found it, would say, pretty nice, but I would say, don't use it anymore. But hey, have fun with that. So that covers this week's Marketplace roller coaster. If you want a serious challenge, the MD-11 is the clear winner here. If you're a fan of Australian history, the Boomerang is worth a look with that discount, which is depending on the flight simulator version you have. Keep that in mind, and keep in mind that there are some bugs according to the community. But please, do yourself a favor and ignore the 737-100. Don't let those 5-star ratings fool you. The community consensus is that it's a low effort and asset flip that doesn't belong in a modern sim. Stick with reputable developers to ensure your money is well spent. What do you think of this week's releases? Should Microsoft do more to vet these products? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest, critical marketplace updates. Hope to see you back next week.